Ali, it seems like when you guys play the Saints, and maybe it's just the size of their defense, so it always feels like a brawl. Are you guys kind of prepared for that? Is that sort of the physical nature of this game?
Yeah, I think that's a safe assessment. I mean, every game, every Sunday honestly is a brawl. But yes, with the Saints, it's always a physical game. It's always kind of, I mean, it always sort of kicks it up, which is always fun. Honestly, it makes it more exciting and a lot more energy. But yeah, it's always an intense game against them.
Yeah, thanks.
Next, we'll go to Joey Knight.
Ali, another year playing with these same guys, including the tight ends. Is it almost a clairvoyance thing where you just can almost read each other's minds? Because obviously you guys are playing very effectively.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to read Jensen's mind, but no, I mean, yeah, I think there's a healthy level of communication, which goes a long way. The running backs have done a phenomenal job. Tight ends have done a phenomenal job. I love the play call, and everything's been great. And obviously, when you have weapons on the outside, it just helps everything go. So there's so many weapons, and it makes much easier for the run game to go.
And as a quick follow-up, if you don't mind, we're not even halfway through the season, but the NFC is very top-heavy. I think there's only 4 teams with 1 loss. 1 team is undefeated. Do you guys verbalize that? Like, there's no margin for error in this conference this year?
I mean, yeah, it sounds maybe corny, but like it truly is, like, we're one game at a time. And it really is like you have to win every game, and if you want to give yourself the best chance to play playoff football and play in the Super Bowl, right? Yeah.
Next, we'll go to Greg Allman.
Hey, Ali, you guys have gone to the 6-man line like 52 times already this year with Wells. So I just want to ask you about that package, about having him as a jumbo, and what it adds in terms of trying to assert the run game when you want to.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I love it. I think at that point, I don't know what percentage run we are when Wells is in the game, but yeah, it's awesome. Running the ball. He plays at a very high level. If he was playing tackle, he'd be able to lock dudes down. So it's great having a 6th high quality offensive lineman out there and sort of establishing the run. We love it.
What do you call it when he and Stenny are both in there and you have a 7-man line? Is there a name for it?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm sure you can like almost guess. I don't, but I don't want to quite say it just for if that's okay.
I don't get you in trouble. Thanks, Ali.
Yeah, exactly.
Next, we'll go to Sarah Walsh. If any media have questions, please raise your hand.
Hi, Ali. Tom was talking about with lesser experienced lines, perhaps that you face, that you can get away with certain things. And he said, obviously, with this Saints and their experience and their veterans, you can't do that. What are some of the things, sort of what he was referencing? What are some of the things that you have to just have more attention to detail with these guys? Like, what are some of those things that you just can't get away with when you have guys like the Cam Jordans and the folks that they have there in New Orleans?
Yeah, well, I'd speak to, I mean, so yeah, obviously talented front, but also they do a nice job with their pressures, right? Trying to figure out ways to get, guys on the back and get offensive linemen sort of 2-on-1 where you have, someone on the back. But yeah, anyway, they do a really nice job of scheming things up, and it becomes that much more important for us as an offensive line to be able to communicate and have 6 guys with Tom, 7 with running back to get everybody on the same page so that we know where we're at and the running back can play much faster.
Next, we'll go to Evan Winter.
Hey, Ali, hope you're doing well. Obviously, the offensive line as a whole is playing really well this year, but Donovan Smith might be having the best year of his career. What have you noticed different in his game this year, if anything at all? Because you're out there next to him, for every snap of the game.
Dude, Donnie's been lights out for 7 years. I'm glad that people are noticing. I mean, the thing is, I think Donnie's always played at a high level. And it's great that maybe he's getting that recognition. As an offensive line, it always helps that Tom gets the ball out, though.
Next, we'll go to Joey Knight.
Ali, I had a chance to sit in at Young Middle School the other day for the youth leadership thing. I just wanted to ask you how gratifying that's been for you to be a part of that.
That's awesome. It's great getting on those calls with those kids. I mean, I would love to be able to be in person as much as we can, but it's just challenging. But I mean, the enthusiasm and the energy that some of those kids have, it's just great to be able to connect with them, even if it is virtually, and hopefully, bring some kids along.
Thanks.
And last question will come from JC Allen.
Ali, Mike Evans was campaigning pretty hard for you to make a Pro Bowl. I know this is a team game, especially working on the line with your teammates, but how gratifying would that be to make a Pro Bowl this year and, an All Pro, which is what you're playing at the level right now?
It's very kind of you. Thank you. And thank you to Mike. No, I mean, I try, I feel like I'm trying my best every game. Whatever comes with that would be great. But ultimately, I don't control that stuff. It's just playing at the best level I can play and just see what happens from there.